And I welcome you back to the Debrinick channel, and today we are talking about the Three Gorges Dam as they're getting ready to experience the worst flood ever, and I mean ever, to hit this dam. So please like and subscribe, smash that like button, and we will be right back. Share it with a friend. And I welcome you back to the Debrinick channel, and we are talking about the Three Gorges Dam as there has been a wall of water heading their way because of all the flooding going on upstream in Chengdu, and the kicker is there's a lot more rain. So let's get started with that. We are going to go to the radar, and you can clearly see over the last several hours there has been a lot more rain in Chengdu, and that's just not good news. So if you recall from August 1st, I made this video that said fourth flood to hit Three Gorges Dam, and I got several views, and I appreciate that. And of course there were several comments telling me how wrong Wendy was and blah blah blah, and come to pass it happened. They got it right. Crazy as that may be, they actually did their job. So there's a little credibility there to Wendy.com, so we will be watching that, and the haters will hate, I suppose. So now I'm going to take a clip of that, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what was said. Here it is. 10 days, next 10 days, check this out. All this lights up. It's going to get several inches of rain, and the flooding's going to continue. The water's already high, as we know. This right here, 5 inches of rain, 8 inches of rain. Over here at Ya'an, 20 inches of rain. And that all goes this way. Chengdu is going to get 5.31 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain, ladies and gentlemen. 5.31 inches as it gets closer. So the biggest part of the rain went a little further to the north of Chengdu and a little bit to the west, but it's not terribly wrong. It still was pretty flipping close, and it was only a day off because that happened on the 11th, and that was the 1st, so that would have been the 10th. So 10 days out was pretty close to what they were saying. So let's go back to Windy.com and see what they got to say now. Let's see how much rain they are forecasting. Over for the next 12 hours, and this is in Chengdu right here. We're going to get 3.02. We're going to come up here. We're going to get 3.6. And this is the European model. This right here is the GFS, which is a global model. And the difference between that and that, they're saying 1.14, and they're estimating that it'll be down here more, 2.24, and down here being the heaviest, 3.2. Chengdu's over here, and that's right on the Yangtze River. They're saying that it's going to get a 1/4 inch of rain. We will see if that comes to pass. It's hard to say. Go to the next 12 hours, see what happens now. Now they're saying 1.33 inches in Chengdu. And then we're going to come up here where this glob is, and they're saying 4.47. Now, what does the European model say? What's the difference? Here we go, 4.24. So they're starting to come in agreements that right in here somewhere they're going to get heavy rain over the next 24 hours. 4.75 just to the north of Chengdu, and 3.94, and we'll go just a little south, 2.91. Now, you got to recall on the 11th there was heavy rain, as we just stated earlier. Go back to the GFS and see if they're agreeing. No, 1.2 inches of rain, but up here 5.4. And that's bad news because it all comes down to the Three Gorges Dam, which is right here. So we're going to go the next 3 days and see what happens. Now we're at the GFS, 10.79. That's just insane. To the north of Chengdu, 8.48. To the south of Chengdu, 7.4. Chengdu, you're in trouble. If you're listening, or if you know somebody in Chengdu, you might want to get the word out that they're about ready to get more rain, just like on the 11th, probably worse. Ya'an, if you know anybody over there, 8.12. Let's go see what the European model's forecasting, 8.66. And look at this right here, 18.38 inches of rain. This is going to be insane, and this is quite a ways from the north, and like I said, it's right here in the mountainous area, basically where this is warm, this is cold, it's probably moist air, a lot of it, and it's just been stationary forever, and it's just not going anywhere. Let's go to the next 5 days just for kicks. It really starts getting dicey. 19.8 81 inches, almost 20 inches of rain. Come down here to Yan, see what it says. 18.52. We'll go over here and see if it disagrees quite a bit. 6 inches, but up here they are 12.82. So if they get half of this, 10 inches of rain, that is more rain than they ever had. So let's just say they get 10.16. All that has to go to the Three Gorges Dam. So we will see what happens over the course of the next 3 to 5 days. It's just going to be crazy, and not to mention that this first wave is just now getting to the dam, and we don't know how that's holding up. I can't find a live feed anywhere right now to see what is going on. Makes me wonder. Not to mention that there was a 4.8 about 800 miles away. I'm sure it was felt at the dam. They said that the dam could withhold a 6.0 earthquake, so we'll be watching that very carefully and see if that ever comes to pass. Hopefully it don't, especially right now with all this extra pressure on the dam that would cause a huge earthquake. So let's just hope not. Now check out this article that I just found. It basically has a lot to say about what's going on. Okay, so now we're going to go over and check out the water level. The water level is at 153.26, and that was at 10 o'clock, and it has rose steadily all day. And we will be watching this very carefully. Now, if you recall, 175 is the magic number. Anything that goes over 175, that's terrible, and 185 is just insane. Hopefully this never happens. We'll be watching it very carefully. And if the rain continues like forecasted, they'll have the 5th flood and maybe even the 6th flood. Or will they just count it all the 4th flood? I don't know that answer. But I would say yeah, because that rain already stopped, and it stopped for a day, and now it started again. So it's going to be like just a never-ending flood. If you can imagine, just think about it. 4 or 5 inches of rain, that's like almost ankle deep. And they only have 6 bays open, so they can open a heck of a lot more bays. I don't know if they will. I'm sure they will. But the more they open up, the more flooding downstream and so on and so forth. Wuhan would be toast. I don't think the dam's personally going to break, as I stated before, but I think that the dam is going to be tested beyond belief. So that's all I have for today. I want to thank every one of you guys for stopping by and checking out the video, and give this a thumbs up, like and share to all your friends and family. Hopefully they all see it, and we will see you next time on the Brink channel. God bless and peace.